Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Gadfly Herald. We are live covering the Los Angeles City Council meeting, and we will be sharing our screen right now. Yesterday, I went in person. Today, we'll be covering the meeting live through YouTube. It's such a difference, such a stark difference. Wow, you guys should see this. This is so funny. Okay, come on, share. There we go. There is no one in the council today. Wow, what a stark difference. I'll pull up yesterday's footage and today's. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi right now, but you can see the difference in the amount of people. What is happening here? Like, my Wi-Fi is really bad right now. They're definitely trying to thwart the stream. So yeah, you can definitely see how this meeting is so different from yesterday's meeting. Yesterday we had at least 5 different interest groups. 5 different interest groups. Several of them were official nonprofits. And then 2 of them, I believe, were activist groups, separate activist groups. I think it's LA Can and Stop LAPD Spying. 2 different interest groups that are activist interest groups. And then there were at least 3, maybe 4 nonprofits. Okay. And they had filled up this entire council chamber to the brink. I sat right here in that little corner there where this guy is. Of course, they've got someone sitting there today to make sure I'm not there. It doesn't want to let me do what I usually do when I zoom in. Maybe this way. There we go. Yeah, so they definitely have this guy here as a placeholder because that's where I was sitting yesterday. And then no one in the chambers. This guy here is a regular. I don't know who that is. And then no one else. No other regulars. That's wild to me. There was huge amounts of people yesterday to the point where, oh, here's a regular. Oh, he got the titties on. He got the titties on and he's surrounded. Oh my God, how funny. He got a titty shirt on today. So his spiel is he's pretending to be a woman, and he's doing it as satire. He's doing it on purpose. He's pretending to be a woman because he uses female names when he signs up, and they claim that he's not allowed to use female names to sign up because it's not his name. You know, they're just using, and it's really against the rules for them to even question if it's his name or not. It's unconstitutional, and for California, it's pretty bigoted. So this guy he's really pulling out all the stops, pretending to be a woman here, like insisting that he's really going.
So I think if we can just hold for another.
Two things are important. First, while waiting for your turn to speak, please keep an ear to the phone so you know in real time when it's your turn to press *6 to unmute. Second, if you're listening to this meeting on another device, please turn down the volume on that device immediately when it's your turn to speak. Between feedback and the time delay, it will cause a great deal of confusion if you continue to listen on your other devices. Thank you.
All right.
So here we are. We're on the call. They have, see, there's Herman. I think that was Herman that just walked in. I can't hear shit. What's happening? Is the sound not working on? That is Herman. and Spindler. They walked together. They walked in together. Fantastic.
De Leon, for a special introduction. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you very much for your indulgence. Good morning, muy buenos días to my colleagues as well as a member of the audience today. It's my great honor to
why is he doing it?
Leader from our sister nation,
so they read out the public comment. Oh, I see. They read out the public comment, and now they're going to do a presentation. Very interesting. So they can say, oh, we took a long amount of time for public comment. No, you didn't, bitch. Okay, so while this is happening, we are going to compare yesterday and today, okay, y'all? You see this shit? No one here. Oh, hold on. Go back here. Damn, dude, they fucking... No one here. Look at that. We're going to screenshot this right here. Come on. There it is. Save. OMG. Like, I swear they're thwarting my shit right now. I'm not even... Okay. Why is my screen not working? I don't understand. Like, they're pissed. They're pissed. That's the only thing. In the Twilight Zone. We had Herman fucking hooting and hollering. Interest. That's crazy. Got Herman there in the fucking corner. They're so funny, dude. Seriously, like these gadflies, people in the council hate them. The staff hates them, and they really do try to get the public to hate them. But these guys are freaking hilarious. The public, the general American public, loves lampoon. We love satire. We love raunchy language, cursing. We love that shit. That's what people live for. They'll spend hundreds and hundreds of their dollars on merch of these raunchy characters like Deadpool. You think that you're going to turn the public against these gadflies? Hell no. It just takes the public seeing them for what they are, which are really people, individual people fighting for the Constitution, fighting for everybody's right to speak. And they might not know it. They might just think they're up there talking shit. They might think that this is open mic. They might think that this is that. But every time they go up to that mic, they are accessing their First Amendment. And they are reinforcing the Constitution every single time they do it. And it doesn't matter what they're there for. It matters that they speak. And that's the whole point of the Constitution. It doesn't say only people who love this topic can speak. No. That's what the king says. And that's what we fought a whole Revolutionary War over. Amazing. Amazing the difference that can make. It's just, to me, it's just very telling. Look at them talking and talking and talking, wasting the public's time. Amazing. Copy link. Post. Oh, Curran, the new president. Amazing. Amazing. It's amazing, guys. Baby, 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 the baby, 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 the baby, baby. Social engineering, that's what they are endearing. Social engineering, limiting people's speech. Try to overturn the U.S. Constitution. It will not be the final solution. No, 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 we will not let them get away with violating our rights. No, we will not let it. Yes, we will fight, fighting for our rights. Yes, we will fight for the Constitution. I hope you guys like that. That was an original song by Gadfly Herald. Yesterday, I made him real. Ooh, is that the same lady that was wearing the red dress yesterday? Dang, that looks like the same lady.
Porque tenían.
I'm speaking Spanish. Man, who? Oh, this is like the most stupid bullshit. Like, they could have done this during the presentations. I don't know why they're doing this right now after they read out public comment. Like, this is super weird to me. What is happening? OMG. My fucking video just went out. Fuck, dude. I'm telling you, something's going on with my internet. It's weird. You don't see this. Doesn't usually happen, you know? Okay, we're back. Look at that. No one's here. Who's that in the back? Oh, they moved. They figured out Stella's not coming, so. They sat in that little spot to try to place hold, but it didn't work out for them because I'm not there. No, she's going to call in today. Spindler and Herman. Those two guys. God bless them. It's kind of nice that Gadflies take shifts, man. If one of us isn't there, the other one is, so. They're still talking.
Spanish colonial.
They're still talking. They're really still talking. Yesterday they did this while people were holding signs up. It was very inconsiderate. Amazing, amazing, amazing. It really is like watching a nature show. That's how I see it. Like, we are watching nature unfold. Look at this guy. He's his last day. He's just so happy. He's just so happy. Daniel Gus just reposting bullshit. Not even. I don't know. I don't know what's up with those guys. They seem to not be as critical on the council as I think they should be right now. Maybe they're more interested in their journalist career. You know, they don't want to get on a bad page with them. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just feel like there's nothing more important than defending the Constitution. That's my opinion. This guy, he had to dangle himself in front of me yesterday. He really was trying to get me to get on his ass, and it just didn't work. He walked around past me, and he had a route to go back to his chair if he had kept going. No, he looped back around me and 3 activists that he knows don't like him. So he was really trying to bait them and probably me. None of them took the bait, thank goodness. I didn't take the bait. I did turn around and asked him if he's the Wizard of Oz social engineer behind it all. And that shit was funny, honestly. It was really funny. This girl, that girl that's next to Krikorian, she always gives me ugly faces. This one, she always looked nasty at me. I don't get it. Okay. Krikorian stepping down today. It's his last day. We got Spindler. We got Spindler giving the finger. They're really the only two. There's 3 Gadflies in there right now. 3 Gadflies, as usual. That's it. They're the members of the public. That's the whole audience, y'all. Everybody else has been invited by the council. They're the members of the public that woke up that day, chose on their own accord to go there. Damn. You know? Where's the public? Where are all the retirees? You know, where are all the homeless? Where are all the unemployed? You know, where are all those people that could be spending their time in there, participating? They got nothing else better to do. Where are all those people? The people that would typically go to city council meetings. Interesting that only 3 people out of the city of Los Angeles will sit in on the Wednesday meeting. When yesterday we had 6 different interest groups all in there holding up a sign for golf. Women's golf. I can't make this shit up. I can't even make it up. It's so ridiculous. Like, I couldn't even think this shit up. It's that ridiculous. To see 3 activist groups, well, two really, you know, distinct activist groups. 2 distinct activist groups that I used to follow when I was a little leftist. I used to follow them on Instagram, and I used to be like, whoa, they're so cool. LA Can and Stop LAPD Spying. I followed them heavily. I really thought that they were activists. To see them come in yesterday and hold a sign about golf, now that was just heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. And I whispered in their ears. I let them know, don't you think it's weird that all these interest groups are holding the same black and white sign? Don't you think it's weird that everybody knew to come here today? How did you know to come here today? Who called you? Which politician pulled their strings? What social engineering is bringing this moment to the public through the cameras? That's why my camera's in there, because another camera's got to be there to catch the shit that they don't want caught. Now, Mr. Krikorian and his beautiful blue eyes, he's stepping down today. Look at him. He's pissed. He's mad that they're in there. What is he saying?
Good morning, Mr. City Attorney. Good morning, Honorable Council President.
Which name are you using?
Good morning, Mr. City Attorney. Good morning, Honorable President.
Which name are you using?
They're starting
good morning,
already.
Mr. City Attorney.
So I'm going to ask you one more time, or else we have to move on. Which name did you sign up under? We need to know so we can keep track of who's spoken and who hasn't. So which name did you sign up
No,
under?
you guys aren't keeping track because I spoke.
My name is Sidney Henyer.
Okay. Which items would you like to speak on?
Good morning, Mr. City Attorney. Good morning, Mr. Council President Nuri Martinez. I would like to speak on the item that is open to the public.
1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the item. And again, for everybody who's here and on the phone, the only item that is open for public comment today is item 13. Go ahead.
Oh, they clipped it
再见我的
down.
爱，我 wanna say goodbye。再见我的过去，我 wanna new life。再见我的眼泪，再见那个年少轻狂的时代。再见我的烦恼，不再孤单。再见我的懦弱，不再孤单。
Yes.
我 wanna low, wanna low。说着和离别不过是生命中的点缀，过了多年我才读懂了家人的眼泪，发现原来自己没有所再见的勇气，泪泪的感慨满人了满城的空气，失去后才知道那些有多么的珍贵。亲爱的朋友，一封已经展翅纷飞，飞不到高处怎么开阔自己的视野？你已经长大了，会告诉全世界，外面的世界上发着强大的磁场，是若着每一双脊梁展开的翅膀，热烈的火在触梦的就猛燃烧，美丽的火花在恋人的时候会燃烧，我虽然很美，有无奈和失落。 刻骨铭心的爱过，尽管爱过的并不是我。如果没有学会忍受，如果承受打击，如果没有跌倒，如何能学会爬起？在无尽的黑夜，我又怎么有毁灭？如果我还要没有如何为你而感动？
Oh, she's recording.
General public comment.
I wonder who these
General
people
public comment,
are.
I would like to talk about with our LAPD officers. So, if I am speaking on general public comment, why do I have to speak on the agenda item? I want to ask our LAPD officers. If I am speaking on the ceasefire peace inside of the city hall, why that is out of the jurisdiction of the Los Angeles City Council? If I am asking for a Los Angeles community barbecue event inside of the city of Los Angeles, why that is out of the jurisdiction of this council? So I want to ask our LAPD officers, if you were given an order that is out of policy, do you still have to enforce it? If we are talking about number one, supporter of LAPD, that's me. However, why you are continue to enforce the order when you are know that order is out of order in itself? I can continue to talk about ceasefire in the city hall, inside of city chamber, that is always...
Your time is expired. Please have a seat.
He still has 20 seconds. Oh, that's just lagged. Man, they suck, dude. They hate him. He's funny, dude. He's fucking funny, and he comes every time. And he's gonna keep
Mr.
talking.
Herman, what name did you sign up under this morning?
I don't remember.
Well, if you would sign up with one name, you would remember. So I assume that you're trying to disrupt this meeting by signing up with multiple names.
Now, let me recall for the record. You said rabbi, then I'm here, right? Dick face?
Go ahead. You're going to speak on item 13? Yes?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Okay, 13
and not
and general public comment. Time starts now.
I know how to read. Yeah, justice for all in LA. What is the judiciary duty of the fucking police? Well, smoking scan knows what the judiciary issue of the police is. And that MOU is that
Oh my
it's a
god.
funding of service.
Oh, you guys aren't even seeing this shit.
California.
See,
Sergeant
this whole
Clark?
time.
And then 3 and 6, Sergeant Duarte.
So you're off topic already.
No,
So let's stick to the topic or go to general public comment.
The third. On the new instructions for this fucking amount of money in CD5. Now don't construe my language and interrupt me, asshole. It's your last day.
You're now definitely off topic, so go to general public comment.
Fine, motherfucker, fine. Let me tell you the reason that we're here. The reason that we fear Spindler and her. The longer I am hypnotized by white privileged niggers, white privileged lawyers, white privileged senators, white privileged council members, and fucking Congress people, let me give you the reason. LA Police Commissioner Steve Silverroth, a real estate expert involved with the Carter issue in Brentwood and UCLA, is the reason why I'm here. The reason that I'm here to point out the crime because of you, asshole Armenians. You don't listen because you're a fool, a white nigga fool. Argentina who got fooled by your woman who divorced you because you're fat full of babies, all that you can do.
Time's expired. Sit down and be quiet. You're disrupting the meeting. I'm ordering you removed pursuant to Rule 12. Mr. Herman is ordered removed pursuant to Rule 12. Continuing to disrupt the meeting after I instructed him to be quiet. Please remove him from the meeting immediately so that we can continue with our meeting.
What a tyrant.
Mr. Herman, have a great day.
Tyranny.
Sergeant, he's delaying this meeting. Please get him to the door expeditiously.
You're such a fucking tyrant, dude. You're such a fucking tyrant. Look at him sucking his thumb. Oh, we might need a little screenshot.
No, we can't begin. I'm sorry, you're going to have to wait because Armando Herman, Sergeant, is continuing to disrupt this meeting and delay public comment.
Oh, he's cussing.
Not just disrupt our work, but prevent other people from being able to speak. So I want him out.
I got you, baby. I got you, baby.
All of the people who are waiting to speak cannot speak because of one person, Armando Herman.
Stop doxing people.
Removed, and I need him to get to the door.
I got you, yo ass. Stop doxing Herman, you fucking crybaby.
All right. Just in case anybody has any doubts, anyone else who disrupts this meeting will be removed.
You fucking piece of shit.
Especially if you're interrupting other people's public comment. Before you begin, I'm going to call a few more names. Cecilia Garcia, Heidi Gonzalez, Pamela Agustin, Rob Kwan, Samantha Nieves Barriere, Greenspan, Julian Alexander
Why
Guevara,
aren't my
Suzanne Lewis,
comments showing up?
and Larry B.
I don't understand. There it
Good
is.
morning.
Good morning. You could please remind us of the name you signed up under, the items you'd like to speak to.
Good morning. Public comments. My name is Anabella Mazariegos. I do appreciate free speech. I do not like the way he talks, but you know, it's free speech. This is our First Amendment.
Okay, so are you here for general public comment?
Yes, Bob.
Okay, 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yes. And I'm talking, you said that we cannot allow another item, but I'm here because I'm opposed yesterday at the Plum committee, they approved the USC project, which is just only one building now, but it's a greedy university that is going to have a major tech project that is going to take a lot of land from the neighborhood of Border Heights and City Terrace. This is the beginning of the gentrification of USC. Exactly the way they did it in South LA, they're coming to Border Heights, District 14. We do not appreciate it that you guys come to us when it's election time, but you don't care about the necessities of our town. Every town has gentrification. We are really suffering with with all this displacement. It's not fair. You come in November for our vote and you don't take care of us.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
Good morning. You could please remind us of the name that you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Carmen Resendi. Good morning, my name is Carmen Resendi. Vivo en Boyle Heights por más de 15 años, and I lived in Boyle Heights for over 15 years. Y hoy estoy aquí porque estoy preocupada, and I'm here today because I am worried. Porque aprobaron el proyecto de USC because the project of USC was approved. Y no se nos informa a la comunidad de las consecuencias de lo que esto trae. Se nos está hablando. We are not being informed of what the consequences that this will bring for. De los beneficios que trae, pero no se nos informa a costa de que. So they tell us about the benefits that this brings, but they don't tell us what is the cost. La universidad ya nos ha afectado con la vivienda desde hace años. The university has already affected us with living and for many years. Y este proyecto nos afectará por más tiempo para nosotros y nuestros hijos. This will affect us for a long time, not only us, but our children. No estamos de acuerdo que nuestro concejal no nos apoye en esto. We do not agree that our council members do not support us on this. Debe de sentarse y informar a la comunidad de lo que estos proyectos ambiciosos traen a nuestra comunidad. He should sit with our community and let us know what are the issues that this greedy project brings to our community. Gracias. That's it.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
Good morning. Hello? We can hear you. With Iron Buffet, City 8 constituent, here speaking as a resident over the last 25 years in LA. I'll begin on 13.1 and general public comment. Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general. Please go ahead. Thank you. There are 2 agenda items today. Transferring funds to LAPD. We had Kevin campaigning on the floor. I know Krikorian has a hard time understanding election laws, and you're campaigning via email. But anyway, hopefully, this is the last time that this meeting evolves to where you continue to see the circus that it is, thanks to Krikorian's failed leadership. As we turn the police, right, as we move on to another era of LA politics, you will leave behind the following legacy, Krikorian: a legacy of criminalizing and terrorizing our neighbors, experiencing houselessness, silencing, neglect of engaging in this meeting, criminalizing people, throwing people out of them. By funding militias, that's the next one of the agenda items that your city council under your leadership has devolved to, as well as a deficit, and your current deficit because you continue to fund the police. So anyway, so we'll move on from Norris to leadership. Hopefully the other people continue to be voted out or indicted out of office. Hopefully we'll have sitting seats in a couple of months, unless Kevin wants to resign too. And you already lost the primary, Kevin, so why are you waiting to lose the general? But anyways, so through all of that, through this era of corruption, repugnant abuse of power, and failure, Krikorian, I mainly came here to express to you a very sincere message that I think reflects what the residents of Los Angeles really want to communicate to you after your failure of 2 years in president. Fuck you.
Yep.
Next speaker.
Oh, he got hurt by that one.
Yeah, this morning, so you have 1 minute for the item for general comment. So thank you to KKK Katie for all of your police funds to get rid of homeless criminals and thieves off of your street. How come John Wayne can't do this? Well, because he's under investigation. How come Eunice can't do it? She's busy trying to get that McDonald's app for her cheeseburger today. Yes, 50 cents. Yes, and that's the problem, isn't it? You homeless lovers like Fatso Unisys and Moni Cow, Hugo Stalin.
Speak to LAPD funding and CD.
Right. I'm trying to compliment KKK, believe it or not, Armeni. I'm defending her. Yes, I'm saying, if you let me speak, that she's doing a good job. Let's give her a hand. Yeah, see, I will always tell you, council members, doing a good job. Now for a general comment. Public comment? Oh, you filthy, dirty scumbag Armenian. So long, like your first wife told you to so long, you stupid ass. Weren't you married? You couldn't learn Spanish in that first marriage. Is that the problem?
That has nothing to do with the jurisdiction of this council. Speak to the work of this council. Okay.
That's the point. You're a no-good, dirty, pink-skinned, fascist Armenian terrorist cocksucker. You have a big, fat wife.
Okay, you're done. You're done. You're done. Your time has expired. Have a good day. Mr. Spindler has continued to disrupt the meeting. He's ordered removed pursuant to...
Oh! Order removed.
You're done. You're removed. You are ordered removed. You're continuing to disrupt the meeting after being ordered removed. So, sergeants, deal with him accordingly, please.
Deal with him! That's a threat.
Good day, Spindler. You're done.
Mr. Spindler, you've been ordered removed. Please,
Mr. Spindler is now delaying public comment after having been ordered removed.
Oh, I'm gonna get that shit.
Mr. Kwan, I know you're going to say you don't mind, but unfortunately, we can't have this disruption while people are speaking.
Deal with him.
Spindler, hurry up and leave our chamber so we can go on with the meeting.
You're such a fucking piece of shit, Krikorian. You're gonna throw a tantrum for your last meeting? Really? You can't just be like, leave with grace?
For the record, Mr. Spindler is continuing to shout out from the back of the chambers, still hasn't managed to find his way to the door, despite our sergeant's best efforts. So
Shut the fuck up,
wait.
dude.
The city of Los Angeles will wait for Wayne Spindler to...
doxing him too. He just doxed him too. OMG. What in the world? OMG. He just doxed him also. Holy shit.
And for members on the phone, if it's not clear, we still cannot resume public comment because Mr. Spindler has still not exited the room.
Dude. You're gonna dox everybody on your fucking last day and then say deal with him?
Mr. Kwan, good morning.
Good morning. I'd like to speak on 13 in general public comment. Good morning. So you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general. Please begin with the item. Go ahead. What are we up to? Half a dozen ejections so far?
That's not on topic. Go ahead.
Yes, it is. It's about procedure.
I'll get to that. So for this item, we have Councilmember Yaroslavsky, who is reconciling with a bunch of reactionaries in her district threatening to recall her. So we've got to throw some red meat to LAPD, give them some of that chum. John Lee knows that move. A couple $100,000 for LAPD. And I just wonder, maybe if we didn't have such a hostile environment here with the council president ranting, berating, yelling, inflaming tensions, we wouldn't need as many cops here. And then we could have more cops over in Yaroslavsky's district. It's just important to consider that. And for Councilmember Yaroslavsky, wherever you are, you got nothing to fear. You won big. Councilmember Rahman proved that you don't need to give in to the reactionaries. For my general public comment, go ahead. I was there for Herb's last day as president, but not Nuri's due to the sudden nature of events. But I got to come out to honor the second worst council president we've had in the last 3-4 decades. looking forward to having a council president, kind of like Herb Weston, who could actually preside over a meeting without losing their shit, yelling at people. Really impressive to see how you hit your temper for like 12 years. There's this notion that the council president has that I'm just a hater, that I just love hating on
So that's
everything.
Quan.
And really, you might recall, some of you have been around, I didn't used to be this way. The first few years around here, I wasn't this way. It wasn't until Nuri, until this guy showed how much they disdained the public and wanted to go to absurd lengths to quash public comment.
Yup.
And I just hope this council steps away from that, because all the mess being left behind by that rain is still hanging around, still out for some nibbling. So I wish you the best. Thank you. Next speaker, please.
Good morning. My name is Pamela Agustin with Eastside Leads, and I'm speaking on general comments. Council members, I want to speak about how decisions and land use and projects are happening in the city, which concerns me and my coalition a lot. As the Discovery and Translational Hub project was going through your process, for over a year, my coalition members and I gave comment, including residents in South LA. And the notice that the City Planning Commission was drastically changed, that eventually led to the approval of the project that you all almost unanimously approved, who also came in Van Nuys, away from the community of the East Side. Thank you, Councilmember Orlando, for your leadership and really know on a project that will continue gentrifying for years, District 1 and District 14. We asked multiple times from USC that they also allow other champions and council to mediate talks between us, and they said that's a non-starter. We need leadership here that holds developers accountable.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Unbelievable.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
General comment.
So you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Suzanne Lewis. I'm with Neighborhood Council Valley Village. I'm here to thank Council President Olga Corian for helping the San Fernando Valley, especially Valley Village, maneuver through first the 2019 decline of the economy with city services in our community, dealing with the homeless crisis with the first tiny villages, the tiny homes in the city of Los Angeles, keeping CD2 safe and protected and informed during the pandemic, the support of planning and land use issues in Valley Village, the 15 coastal oak trees at North Hollywood High School that he helped us get historical status, the sound walls along the 170 after years and years and years of waiting, the stolen copper wire theft, the 180 trees planted in Valley Village, the 50 trees planted in Valley Village Park, the murals and 40+ art boxes around Valley Village. Can I continue?
Thank you. I'm afraid not. But I appreciate it. Thank you.
And thank you to your
All right.
staff, Jeff,
Thank you.
Shannon,
Thank you.
Carl.
Unbelievable.
Next speaker.
Unbelievable.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the
Buenos días, mi nombre es Araceli Brito y estoy aquí viéndome dar poder. Good morning, my name is Araceli Brito and I'm here this morning. Han afectado un programa, o sea,
Oh, he's
USC,
nervous.
no para la
He just got
comunidad.
nervous.
You accepted a program of USC not for the community, but only for your own benefit. Señora, ¿puede esperar a que la traduzca y después va hablando muy high?
So can we pause our time for a second? So speaker, hold on. Can I have the interpreter? So speaker, if you could give us 1 minute. So if you could let her know to please speak up just a little and then to pause every once in a while so that you can interpret and we'll hold your time. So.
Sí, señora, si por favor puede hablar un poquito, hacer una pausa para que yo la traduzca, después sigue hablando y no se preocupe que vamos a pausar mientras que la intérprete habla, para que no hablemos al mismo tiempo. Gracias. Oh, yo estoy diciendo que aceptaron a hoy el hospital para hacerlo, no para la comunidad, para afectar a sus hijos. Okay. She says that the hospital was accepted, but that wasn't in benefit of the community or benefit for our children. Continúen. 30 años de estar viviendo aquí en Boyle Heights.
I've been living for 30 years in Boyle Heights.
Nunca se había visto tanta cosa como hoy.
We
Se está viendo.
haven't seen the things we are seeing now.
Porque aquí en Boyle Heights, los concejales como Kevin de León y otros concejales que han entrado están trayendo proyectos.
Because here in Boyle Heights, the council, such as Kevin de León, they're bringing projects.
Ya paren esos proyectos de traer.
That they should stop bringing these type of projects.
Que no son para nosotros la comunidad. Yo ando en la calle con mis hijos. Tengo 2 años de andar en la calle con mis 2 niños. Uno lo tengo en la secundaria o ya para la universidad y no quieren ir a la universidad porque no nos hemos bañado. Estamos en la calle.
Okay. So I've been on the street myself already for 2 years with 2 kids, and one of them is now finishing high school. He should be going into college, but he doesn't want to go because he's embarrassed because we cannot even take a shower.
Recogemos ropa, nos la quitan porque no tenemos dónde ponerla. Ahorita yo tenía ropa con un amigo en su carro, se lo acaban de llevar ayer el carro con toda mi ropa. ¿Y cómo lo voy a sacar si soy hombre?
So we just pick up any kind of clothing that are given to us, and then they take it away. Like yesterday, I left all my clothing in the car of a friend, but the car was towed. So then how are they going to go to school if they don't even have clothing?
Thank you.
Gracias, señora.
Thank you. Your time's expired.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
Thank you. Your time's expired. Okay, next speaker, please.
Man, these people are just cold-hearted. Cold-hearted council members.
General public comment.
Okay, go ahead. You have 1 minute.
My name is Samantha. I am here at the Eastside Leads Coalition to express my anger and disdain on behalf of tenants who have been affected by USC and Council District 14 selling out the Eastside community. As the youngest person in this room and as the first-generation college student, I recognize that colleges like USC are not an option for me. I cannot trust a beat who proactively ignores and displaces historically, systemically underserved communities like mine.
She has a
There
good
is
heart.
no accountability, nor has there been since 1985 for USC as it continues to take advantage of marginalized communities. Trust is destroyed. The main argument is that these
This guy
projects will
again.
help and advance the health. Yet you fail to realize that we are
Talking to
surrounded by
organizers.
freeways, food deserts, and lack of mental health resources. I expect to die from cancer. My mother has cancer. What the fuck is USC going to do for me? Shame on racist CD14. Shame on USC. And they are not our savior. They are
Thank you. Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
Good morning. My name is Heidi Gonzalez. I live in Lincoln Heights, District 1, and I work in District 14. Thank you, Consul Unices Hernandez, for proceeding to the hub. 2 weeks ago, I was picking up my daughter from school by Parque de la Raza, and there was no parking. So I had to double park for less than 5 minutes. And guess what? I got a ticket.
You wanted to go talk to them, huh? Go see
Today,
if they're okay.
we approved a project that will win over 800 jobs. So no parking. Parking is a huge stressor for me and my neighbors. And plan ignores this. Where the new vote will impact District 1 and 14 negatively. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker, please.
It's the last one.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
Good morning. Topic point number 13, general comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general. Please begin with the item.
He's cute. He
Good
came in
morning,
really nice
Honorable
dressed.
Chief. My name is Julian Alexander Makara of Adrian Foundation or AdrianNow.org. Yesterday afternoon, contacting your office once more to communicate the values program. This document was sent over to each one of your offices, the attorney and the clerk's office, including the mayor.
God, he's so cute.
This document provides
Oh, that's not
a
him.
plan
Is
relative
it?
to the goal that's being taken place here on topic number
Is it
13,
him?
$200,000. Thank you for laughing right now, Mr. Harrison Dawson, as I'm speaking. You guys are doing wonderful earlier. in respect to the amount of money being invested either to support as the discrepancy that I was bringing up earlier. Are you going to promote a more proactive LAPD force or a more communal force? Now, do you want more incarcerations and more of what's taking place, or do you want more accessibility? Please look at the value program. Now for my public general comment. What the value program is, because when I'm speaking to your staff, much like what is taking place here, they're showing ignorance. So, and excuse me for these words because they are harsh. They are representative of the constituents that, like that young lady, when your office asks, who am I helping? That young lady, her entire family and her need help. That is who I'm helping. And if you are all claiming immigrant status, my father was this, my mother, I haven't stated anything of my family. I blow you out of the water. Can we please support each other? None of you have called. Ms. Hernandez, you should have been the first one to respond because you are my council representative, and Mr. Kevin De Leon. Because of your negligence, the entire city of Los Angeles is now dealing with my prudence. You are laughing, all three of you, with your hands up. This is being recorded. I wasn't given a golf club on my freshman year.
Thank you very much. All right. There was someone who signed up with the name number that I didn't call, that I think I've got to everybody who wished to speak here in the council chambers.
Pretending.
No others. Let's go ahead and go to the phone. And to the callers who are on the phone, I'm going to remind you that there is only one item open for public comment. That is item 13, relating to LAPD funding in CD5. So let's go ahead and take the first caller.
First caller, which items would you like to speak on?
Yeah, hi, Daniel Gus.substack.com. I'm just going to go to general public comments today.
Good morning. You have 1 minute.
You don't want to talk about the LAPD?
Great. A reminder to Mr. Krikorian, this is not my chambers, it's ours. And that's a perfect example of your self-absorbed arrogance. It's our chambers, not your chambers, Mr. Krikorian. You stole $1 billion from recreation and parks in 2010 to plug budget holes as the chair of budget and finance. That is your legacy.
Damn.
Stealing $1 billion. And sue me for defamation, Mr. Krikorian. If I'm lying, you stole $1 billion from the people who use the parks most, which is elderly, children, and the poor. You displaced homeless people from shelters in your district and across the city by putting in illegal immigrants from China, Cuba, and Venezuela. That's your legacy, sir.
Hell yeah.
By the way, you are risking major.
Expired. Next caller, please.
Caller with the unknown number, please proceed. Caller with the unknown number, please press *6 to unmute yourself.
Caller with the unknown number, this is your last opportunity to speak. Please press *6 to unmute.
Okay. Next caller, please.
Next caller, please proceed.
This is Richard Serrano, CD candidate for 6. Item 13 and general public comment.
Okay. We have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general.
Why does it take us funding LAPD to do their job? You call a local area office and they transfer to a general office. There was an accident in front of Mission Division, right in front of their facility. They had to call a different division to come out and attend to that motorcycle that's on the ground. They couldn't do it themselves while they were there. The people don't get the clue. Being on the clock isn't the same as doing your job. With a 45-minute response time, after a 40-minute wait on hold to get the call through, is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had emergency response people come in and apply at 50, 50 people, you hired 30. You should have hired the other 20 and put them in LAPD. Because you having to fund this, come do their jobs, and then what? Again, every 2 weeks? How are you going to clean the city when you're only funding this kind of stuff for a cleanup area or something you're going to do? Every 2 weeks. Now, general public comment. Number one, Mila Padilla, are you using, now you're voting in what I told you 6-7 months ago at Sun Valley Neighborhood Council meeting? What you said, no, it doesn't work. What Park had done, $500 Visa card that you said, no, it doesn't exist now. You're using it in here. I wish you paid attention, help our district get better. Don't just vote for something because you're sitting there. Listen to the product.
Hell yeah.
Because you're pushing this stuff through. Number 5, it's awesome. I wish you guys were sitting in the chambers in the back when you guys were doing this election to cut the 10,000 positions. Because you had people that were there sitting there as clerks being told by their supervisors that they can't help other departments no more because they don't have the funding for it. So when normally you would hand somebody a piece of paper, I can't do that.
Next speaker, please.
Next speaker, please proceed.
It's Eric Brevin to provide a public comment on the item, the Katie Yaroslavsky LAPD funding, and then also I'll deliver a general public comment about the appalling conduct of the most shameful. Go ahead. I just want to mention that my public comment will be about the most shameful council I've ever encountered. Okay, going to Katie. Katie Yaroslavsky, I think Quan adequately described what's going on here. There's some reactionary groups that she has to calm down, so she's funding, like John Lee, discretionary money right to LAPD overtime. Yeah, whatever. I mean, they need you get what you pay for, unfortunately. And that's what's so sad, because people are being paid as part of the operation of CD2 and CD4 in ways you don't quite see because they're favors. And I want to take a moment to say thank you to Katie for this item, and also to Mr. Monte, the guy who's the chief of staff for Lindsay Horvath. He used to be over at David Rue's office. This guy's turning out to be a real piece of shit, because what we have in our community is significant needs that they love to prance around about, but not for the people. Yeah, thank you. Not for the people who they're ripping off, along with Krikorian and kids and the assholes at Harvard Westlake who have just simply stepped into our community with disregard. They're pretending to care and saying we'll get a chance. We won't. And now at the Demon Park, Studio City Rec Center, after years of diligent work by the Coral Foundation horror shows, wriggling around to steal the money from Marquis Terrace Dawson and current price of the district can't mount properly, Prop K project, over $30 million, including the collusion of Brad Sherman, who ought to simply resign.
This is how I get my news.
You don't pay attention closely enough to know what's going on. And you can look at his chief of staff, too. They're all little gang of crooks, and it's appalling. And then sitting at the front is Krikorian. Where's Herb Weston? Herb Weston was just as bad as Krikorian. And Nuri Martinez is the council president, who we will all remember because she at least has a ball step away. Your time is expired. Thank you very much. Next speaker.
Next speaker, please proceed.
They're going to see me for last?
Yes, my name is Petty Face Armenian Dictator, and I'm a smoke scan viewer.
So the only item open for comment is item 13, which deals with Council District 5. Just for the record, Figueroa is not in Council District 5.
Fucking asshole.
Go ahead. Noted, the Armenian Dictator. How about you just fucking let me talk then? Thank you, there, brother. Anyway, shout out to the smoke gas community. Yes, indeed. Why not? Hell. And aren't you supposed to be cleaning out your desk or something there, brother?
You're not speaking on the 13th, last warning.
What the hell, brother? All right. Anyway, shout out to the smoke gas community. The other day I was down on Figueroa with this chick.
Okay.
And we're hanging out doing some things.
General public comment. You'll have 1 minute for general public comment, and what you did on Figueroa is not within the jurisdiction of this council.
With them, Armenian Dictator. All right. Well, anyway, shout out to the smoke gas community. I'll be having a good meeting with you there, and I like to say, I think it's a good day we got today, brother, because, after the day, you don't have to turn your view on your TV up and down anymore because this petty pink face dictator here blowing out today on TV with his bright ass, fake ass face, there looking like a little freak there. But good day. Hopefully we have a few cases this week. You know, it's been kind of low on the state side. You know, after this pink face dictator leaves there, we'll maybe have a better meeting and have a good. Thank you. Next caller.
Next caller, please proceed.
Brock Landers, Los Angeles private investigator. Afternoon, nerds and virgins. Pete, this is our chambers, not yours. Items 13 in general public comment.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
All right, 13. Instead of pulling more money out of the budget so corrupt people can vote, maybe they should have a fundraiser and sell cookies like the Girl Scout. We could do some smoke and scan themed snickerdoodles, Figueroa baby batter Newtons, and Lady Red sweet velvet bee. I'll be selling them Friday after the meeting at the 7-Eleven on Figueroa. I'll be going with the bag of Fritos and the white anaconda.
Item, or we can move you to general.
I was talking about the cops and you guys, trying to use the city's money to buy votes, but I'll go to general.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay,
Thank you. I want to be clear. I don't condone or support the harassment, violence, or threats of violence towards dwarfs, midgets, or Frito Banditos. I can't blame people for calling a number that is announced online during a council meeting or tell them that they shouldn't call. Just like I can't fault the ladies that email me pictures of their boobies at brocklanderslapi@gmail.com.
So you need to connect.
Okay, as it refers to the council, just listen up, genius. Peter, as mad as you got for people calling into the council and calling you out for not doing the 9/11 tribute at the beginning of the meeting, if there's nothing wrong with doing things like a tribute to people at the end of the meeting, why didn't you have that guy with the cocaine eyes jumping around come in and do his thing after public comment today? I mean, it seems mighty hypocritical of you. Word of the day, Van Ness Bandito vacuum. It refers to a glory hole in Van Ness. Because they will suck up to anything.
Next caller, please proceed.
They're really gonna skip me? They're like, you called him a bloody fucking fool yesterday.
Speak of the item and general public comment.
1 minute for item number 13 and 1 minute for general. Please begin with the item.
All right. The item is a motion from
It's Adam.
For
Or it's Andrew.
funding, LAPD funding, and CD5. Fuck that. Let's give more money to LAPD. Like I said about the CD5 from Yaroslavsky, I hope none of this.
Look how mad he is. He's mad at Adam. Andrew didn't let him arrest him yesterday.
And then, create a
We're an hour on the call now, guys. We have passed our hour mark.
They were protesting genocide and not not the existence of Jewish people. No one police funding CD5, especially if it's going to be used without.
He definitely doesn't want to hear me on his last day.
Now let's go on to general public comment.
Okay, you have 1 minute.
All right, today
Is
is
that-
the last day of the worst council president with Paul Krikorian.
Fauble?
At all. This
It is Fauble.
real disaster the last year. I mean, last 2 years. And it's just
Buzz, 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 buzz,
every
buzz,
day.
buzz, 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 buzz.
He began his meeting, he began his meetings when he started by just absolutely losing his shit and yelling at people just nonstop for preparing the protest in the chamber. I mean, and the reason Paul was ever doing this was to defend and protect a bunch of racists, of which he is as well, a bunch of racists who worked to gerrymander the redistricting process, compared a black child to a handbag. And that's Paul Krikorian. And we've seen a massive reduction in the ability to provide input. Fuck you, Paul. Shout out to the DJ Krikorian guy, by the way.
Next speaker, fired. Next speaker.
Next speaker, please proceed.
Why won't they let me talk?
Yes, good morning, thank you. What a day, this is great. Mr. Krikorian, for all the good you did.
Items would you like to
I
speak?
thank you. Mr. Krikorian, for the
Thank you.
3 months.
Okay, 1 minute for general.
Yes, number
and then you can move on to general public comment.
You know, every district is roughly about the same size as Santa Clarita. So if an area like the 12th district, where we respect the police officers, where our councilman fights, John Lee fights to make our community safe, we want to have that money, and we want it to go to the police. So if the district that is representing today, and they're asking for that money, Jaroslawski, they deserve it. Now the rest of you, if you don't like it, don't come into the area. Don't come into the area. But in the 12th district and with John Lee's leadership, we respect law and order. And John Lee and I are not friends. He's not going to do me any big favors. Okay, John, I need parking for Friday. Hopefully Smokey Scum will be there. So don't forget, I need parking. Bye. Let's move on to general public comment.
Thank you. 1 minute.
So John Lee, don't forget I need parking.
Quickly to the smoking can who yesterday stood on topic and talked about the issue. I like what you had to say, young man, and I hope we hear more from you. But for smoking scum, you guys call me every day, threaten me every day. Now you say you're going to be on Friday, and we're going to be able to see, Jason and that other knuckle PA at Head Eyes.
Why does he hate them?
That group is talking that's not within the jurisdiction of this council.
It has to do with the city because we need to clean the city up before the Olympics. So hopefully those knuckleheads will be there. And then to Mr. Herman, to disgrace the United States Marine
So again,
Corps.
this is your last one. Stick to items as opposed to responding to members of the public. Please stick to
He's gonna get him in trouble.
But this nation and this council stands on the bravery of Marines. And as someone who comes from a family who has served for over 100 years.
And Mr. Candido, your time has expired. All right. Thank you. Next caller, please.
Next caller, please proceed.
Hi there, my name is Fernanda. I'd like to do general public comment.
Okay. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Hi there, my name is Fernanda. I'm the president of the Lincoln Heights Neighborhood Council. Yesterday, I presented a community impact statement in person at the Plum meeting, item number 3. When the meeting was over, I was approached from behind and threatened by David Galaviz, the Senior Director of Community Relations for USC. He bent down and said into my ear, "Do not worry, we are going to take over your neighborhood council." This is an unprovoked threat to a public elected official. David Galaviz is a paid USC representative that's supposed to be working with the community on community benefits, and I'm calling for his immediate resignation. I felt very unsafe and very targeted. His presence in our communities is only going to further perpetuate the harm that USC has caused. I do not take these threats lightly. This was frightening, belittling, and honestly a really triggering experience, and one that I did not ever expect or presenting.
Come on, bro.
I will be escalating this to the utmost degree. Nobody should be tolerant of threats and such
That's
actions.
true.
Speaker, your time has expired. Thank you.
Next caller, please proceed. Caller with the unknown number, please press star 6 to unmute yourself.
Unknown numbers.
Caller with the unknown number, this is your last opportunity to speak. Please press star 6 to unmute. Okay, so we're going to have to move on to the next caller.
The host. Come on.
Next caller, please proceed.
Bullshit, dude.
Hello, good morning. My name is Victor Reyes, speaking on behalf of VICA, the Valley Industry Commerce Association, in support of the USC Translational and Discovery Hub. VICA strongly supports. Thank you. VICA strongly supports USC's proposed Discovery and Translational Hub as a significant enhancement to our region and statewide biotech and healthcare sectors. This innovative project will bridge the gap between groundbreaking scientific research and practical healthcare solutions, as well as fostering collaboration among researchers, industry professionals, and clinicians. The USC Discovery and Translational Hub represents a multifaceted investment in our region's future. This project will not only provide immense educational benefits to students and emerging scientists, but also ensuring a continued pipeline for talent in critical fields that will also generate substantial economic activity. By incorporating environmental and community health considerations, this initiative goes beyond a mere investment in USC and stands as a profound commitment to health, education, and economic vitality. We urge the Council to support this project for the benefit of the communities and advancement of our healthcare industry. Thank you.
Okay, next speaker.
The host would like you to unmute. Speaker, you are unmuted.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Which items would you like to speak to?
Hi, my name's Estella with Gadfly Herald. I'd like to speak on all available items and general public comment, please.
So you have 1 minute for item 13 and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the item. Go ahead.
Thank you. For item 13, let's just call item 13 what it is. In District 5, we have University of California, Century City, Westwood, very rich areas. So let's just call item 13 what it is. Let's call item 13 what it is, and it is a bribe. Item 13 is a bribe. Now, why would Los Angeles City Council want to bribe with item 13? Why would they want to bribe the LAPD? Maybe because they're acting like tyrants in their council meetings and banishing the public for simply accessing their First Amendment right. Maybe item 13 is a bribe to their constituents to look past. Excuse me? Excuse me? No, I am speaking about item 13. You're not going to interrupt me. I want my time back. Let's call it a bribe, item 13, so that they can bribe their constituents to look past their constitutional violations. Let's call item 13 a bribe to consolidate their LAPD force to have them have their back instead of the people who they are paid to protect. Let's call item 13 a bribe. Maybe you should put those LAPD officers on Figueroa Street. How about that? Okay, I'll go to general public comment, please.
So you're already in your general public
No,
comment.
I was on item 13, and you will give me my minute. Thank you. Now, doxing, Herman, doxing Mr. Spindler, that is illegal. We are all now witnesses of a crime. And if you vote yes on item 13, you will be voting for a bribe participating in that crime. Thank you for my time. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.
You are muted.
Motherfucker.
Now, doxing, Herman, doxing Mr. That is illegal.
Of our healthcare industry. Thank you.
Yes.
Hello.
So you have.
Let's call item 13 what it is. In District 5, we have University of California, Century City, Westwood, very rich areas. So let's just call item 13 what it is. Let's call item 13 what it is, and it is a bribe. Item 13 is a bribe. Now, why would Los Angeles City Council want to bribe with item 13? Why would they want to bribe the LAPD? Maybe because they're acting like tyrants in their council meetings and banishing the public for simply accessing their First Amendment right. Maybe item 13 is a bribe.
So this is not related to item 13 specifically. You're welcome to continue during general.
Excuse me? No, I am speaking about item 13. You're not going to interrupt me. I want my time back. Let's call it a bribe, item 13, so that they can bribe their constituents to look past their constitutional violations. Let's call item 13 a bribe to consolidate their LAPD force to have them have their back instead of the people who they are paid to protect. Let's call item 13 a bribe. Maybe you should put those LAPD officers on Figueroa Street. How about that? Okay, I'll go to general public comment.
So you're already in your general public comment, but you can.
No, I was on item 13, and you will give me my minute. Thank you. Now, doxing, Herman, doxing Mr. Spindler, that is illegal. We are all now witnesses of a crime, and if you vote yes on item 13, you will be voting for a bribe participating in that crime. Thank you for my time. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.
Next caller, please proceed.
Fantastic, man. Fantastic. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll watch the rest of the public comment, but I need to do some editing. I got to go. So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of public comment if you're calling in, but that was the finale for me. Yeah, it's already an hour in and I got to do my other shit. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.